Hello my crafty friends and welcome to my channel, Cut, Glue, Relax. My name is Mary and I'm here tonight with a packing. I am packing up a swap that I made. It is the, here we go, the Bloom and Bliss Swap by Peony. It is it's Peony 32. And it's due by May 15th, so you have plenty of time to make one yourself if you wish to do it. I would have sent it out last week, but my brother passed away, and I've been moving a little bit slow for the past week because of it. So, anyways, let's get back to the swap. It was a 7-day bloom box. Fill a 7-day pill organizer with flowers in each day. A self-care treat, a memory dex card or an ATC, your favorites listed on the back including your favorite flower, swap one, get one, swap, or make one, get one, make two, get two. Keep it bright, thoughtful, and full of happy male energy. Let's bloom together. I really like this. This was fun. I have not really ever made flowers before, but I didn't let that stop me. I made some flowers. First, let's start with the bloom box. I didn't decorate the box like some people did. What I did is I made a cover for it. And I made, this is the Peony cut out from Cricut, but I bent it and made it look more like the roses that they have. And then here's this butterfly is actually on the back. I don't know if you can see it. Let me see. Is there another? See, it's right here also. So, but I had this sticker and I put it on some pink paper, and I put paper on the wings, and then I just put glue down on the body, so it looks a little bit 3D. And then here's the box that I made for it, and here's my bloom box. I decorated the top of every one and the inside lid, and the material that I used is the paper that I used to make the flowers. Hold on one moment. Hello, I'm back again. I just stopped because I had to take off my jacket. I was getting warm and the clock was going off. Let me move this back into the camera a little bit. So each one of these papers is what I used to make the flowers inside, and I used the Cricut roll flowers, and they had all different kinds. Let's start with this one. Just open it up. And I like the way that the paper looks on the inside and the outside. Most of the paper that I used is patterned because I think that it looks more like realistic flowers. If you ever look at the flower up close, it's a lot of different colors mixed together. This one looks plain because this is cabbage paper that I dyed. Rosalie and I made a bunch of dyed papers this past summer. We made like 3 batches of cabbage dyed. One came out pinky purple like this one. One came out really, really blue, and one came out kind of green. Then we made coffee paper, and that came out dark. One batch came out dark, one batch came out light, and then we made avocado dyed paper, which is a glorious shade of red with some like pink and brown highlights. I still have, they said you can use you're supposed to use the skin and the pits of the avocado, and I put them in the freezer because they say you can get 2 batches out of one set. I think I went over to the Produce Junction, and they had avocados there that were extremely ripe and ready to go, and I think we got 8 of them. One of them I used to make guacamole, and then the other 8 I took apart and cleaned really good, and then we cooked them to make the dye. So let me go back to this. So let me dump them out so you can see these really pretty flowers. And here are the pink ones. And here are the lavender ones, or the purple ones. they're getting kind of straight in there. And also, since I use paper that I print myself, it's all got a white core, so I had to go over all of it. You can't tell right here, they still look like they're white, but honestly, I went and I used the distressing little individual little brushes and the different colors, and I went through and I tried to cover up all of the edges. And then this green, I really like them, and the blues, the pink. This was two different material. I always want to call it material or fabric. This is two different papers. Here's one of them, and here's the other. I wanted to try to make a red, but my printer just doesn't. It prints out red when it's like this in like a page, but it doesn't print out red when it's like the main color. It just like gives it. It's just too intense, and it looks real muddy. And here's the cabbage paper. Let me put this in. And then here's a yellow. This one's like more of a golden yellow, and that's a really good yellow. And that's the treasure box. Come on, let's go in. There we go. And I'm going to put that back in its case. I made this case out of a piece of 12 by 12 DCVW paper. I really like that paper. It was on sale at officesupply.com, and I ordered myself another box. Then I used that Peony pattern on Cricut, and I also took the bags and I used tape to close them, some of them that I could, so that they could reuse the bags if they wanted to. And the tape is not working. It's just regular Scott tape from the Dollar Tree. And I made her another peony. I think they came out really nice. Ooh, the stammen. Let me see if I can get that out. Oh, I need a, here it is. There we go. There we go. It's really pretty. I really like that. So let me put this back in here. This is for my swap partner. Okay. And here I made an extra flower of each one, but I put some greenery on it. And what I did to this, look, I already sealed this one. Man. I took and I put some foam tape. I put foam tape down, and then I kept the cover, like the little paper on the foam tape. No, I took that off too, and then I used double tape so that they can use these like stickers. I made like stickers so they can go on. I think they came out really good. I really like them. There's this one. I'm on the list of this swap, and there's one lady, she said she made over 300 flowers. I'm like, oh my goodness, how much paper did you use? And I chose to make a memory deck. Here it is. Let me get it out and I'll show you what I did. I used the Cricut to make the shapes, and I really like this paper that I found. And in fact, I took a copy and made a copy of it on my, no, this is a digital. This is a digital. I really like it. It's by Golden Days KR. I think it was called Vintage Blue. And I made a memory deck, and it's supposed to look like, it says find the joy in the ordinary. I took my stamps and I just put them on my copier and took a copy of it. That's why it's got that really nice background on it. And since my, what is it called? die cut is so little. It's only a 3-inch opening. I can't put memory decks in it, so I have this paper. These are all the trimmings off of my digitals, and I put them through. I cut them into 4-inch pieces, and I have this die. I should have grabbed it. This die that fits like this. I ordered it off of Temu. I ordered it off of Temu. I think it was like $4 or $5, and I have like 20 of these memory decks feet. Because I bought like two punches so far, and neither one really works. But I tried to make it. This is a digital that no, this isn't a digital. This is a die that I also got off of Temu. It's a flower, and it has this really cute watering can. And then I cut out this opening in the watering can, and I made a shaker out of it. I don't know if you can tell. It's a shaker. And then I put these little sparkly gemmies everywhere. And then these are teeny tiny little flowers that I have. I have the Fisker. They're punches that they look like just like regular punches with plastic or rubber, or no, silicone down here. And I have the whole set of them. And I used the little 1/4-inch flower blossom, and I made them. I'm trying to make them look like a lantanas. And then I used the same set that had the watering can. I used the stems. And then this is from Cricut. And then I just used a black marker and touched it up. I took some lace and I put it across the top in a ruffle. And the back was Mary Gallo at Cut Glue Relax. My date of birth is September 19th. My favorites are crafting, reading, Peanuts, Alice in Wonderland, the original book, cooking, The Wizard of Oz, and romance. My favorite flower is coneflower, Echinacea purpurea. I used to have a very large garden before I became disabled. I had a cottage garden. After I became disabled, my husband took care of it, but then we moved out of that house and moved into this house, and I haven't been able to garden like I like. But I really enjoy flowers. I think they're gorgeous. But I really am proud of my memory decks. Every time I make another one, I'm doing a little bit better, I think. Let me put this away. And then for my partner, here's her card, and I prepared her, I used tape on this one. I prepared her, I left the card blank so she can use it. And then I packed her up a glassine envelope with some Australian stickers and a tag with coffee dyed medical paper, another journaling card, a little library card and holder. This is one of my hidden pocket paper clips, and it's got one of these, like another little journaling card, and a nice sticker that I liked. This is some that I got at Ollie's, and another large tag. This is some of the coffee paper that Rosalie and I dyed, and this is just book paper. And I also gave her some of my vintage postcards. Oh, and there's a couple tags and some vintage postcards. I think they're from the 70s. Let me put this back in here. I wrote her a little note. I hope she enjoys everything that I made. I really love swaps. I'm learning so much. They're so much fun. Plus, I get things in return. It's amazing. Let me put this one back in its bag. I had to put this in there so that it wouldn't get messed up floating around my craft area. makeup. Okay, and you also had to have a day of bliss or something for themselves. So I got masks. There's one for my swap partner and one for the hostess for Peekaboo 32. And then I have a little hostess thank you gift for Mika. Her real name, I think, it says Shemeka. Is that what it says? Yeah, Shemeka is her real name. Peekaboo 32. And I made her some journaling items. My blanks. I made her the Peony, the postage, a little note, and then I made her just, hidden envelopes, a tag, some little taglets and dangles. In this one, there are waxed envelope with some stamps, a couple cards and journaling cards, and those tags again. A couple glassine envelopes. Actually, you know what? I should put these glassine envelopes in here. Let me put them in here. I buy these used off of eBay. I can't remember. They're not very much. I think I got 50 for $5. That makes them like 10 cents a piece, but I really like them. They're cute to put in your journals. And a couple tags, bingo cards. When I open my bingo card package, they come in 5s. You get blue. Oh, sorry. The last time I put you on hold for the. There he goes. That was it. Blue, green, yellow, red, and purple. And a couple. And then here's another vintage. I think this one is from the 80s. And some of my journaling cards and other things. These are envelopes that I've covered that you can use as pockets. Here are, I call these blanks, to where they're blank on the other side. You can either put coffee paper down or just decorate them. You can cut them into 3s to make tags, cut them in half. It's up to you. You can cut them to the size of journaling cards, ATCs. Then this is a new Martha Stewart punch that I just got, and I made her some borders, and I made them in the white and one in coffee paper so that she can use the oxide, distress oxide, to color them for her different journals and color schemes. And 2 more of those cards that I made, and this one's white on the back, so you don't have to do anything. You can just cut it and use it. That's my swap that I'm sending. I hope everybody liked seeing what I made. If you have any, if you want me to do any videos about what you've seen on here or have any questions, please just let me know in the comments. Also, please leave a smiley face in my comment if you liked it. Also, like it, and please subscribe. I'm almost to 50. I'm almost to 50 subscribers. Yeah, subscribers. And once I get to 50, I want to do a Road to 100 challenge, to where I give out a $25 Amazon gift certificate, and then I'm going to do a Road to 200 and give out a $50 Amazon gift certificate, unless my finances change. It might have to be $35 instead, but right now it's looking that it's going to be 50. But yes, if you could please do that. I appreciate you guys watching. Thank you so very much for watching. I appreciate all of you, and I hope you stay safe, take care, and take care of yourself. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye. Thank you.